What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to try and solve the rest of the issue with what's going on with the S4. It was throwing some misfires last time we took it out, and I replaced a coil pack because that is what the VCDS kind of told me that was going on. It wasn't reading connection with the coil pack. So I replaced that real quick just to kind of shoot that out of the way. That was about $30, wasn't too bad. But I'm still having the same issue and I'm still getting those misfires. So I pulled the spark plugs, they were dirty. I'll try to throw an image on here for that. But today we're going to be installing the Brisk racing spark plugs. I was recommended these by two of the other guys on the forum. They use these and they are dual pulley. So I will have to gap these to specification. I believe it's 0.026 and I'll let you know. But we're going to go ahead and install just one. I'm going to bring it around the block. We're going to test it, clear that code, and see if the misfire comes back. If it turns out that it was just that spark plug, whoa, almost fell over. Okay, if it turns out that it was just that one spark plug, I'm just going to throw them all in there, and I'm going to get 5 more coil packs because I don't want that thing misfiring again. Kind of scary. It goes into limp mode, cylinder deactivation, and I feel like I'm in like a cammed LS car. It's like super weird. So let's get started. Step 1, hood up. Step 2, remove the airbox. I moved this like ducting, pretty easy, pops off right here. There's some clips that I have here, these just unsnap. It's also easier just to take off the whole throttle inlet hose with it. I just have a Phillips screwdriver here, and then this vacuum line just pops off. So then the airbox can come out, and then you have access to 1 through 3 cylinders, and cylinder 2 is my problem, so we're going to change that one. Next in the process after you remove the airbox, pretty easy. Need to have a Torx bit. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's a 25. There's 2 little screws here. Obviously I'm missing one. Send it. And then from there, you want to be very gentle with these clips. I already broke one of mine. But requires very little pressure here. You'll hear a slight click. Boom. There it is. And then this guy will just pull right out. And then you can start popping these coil packs out. Coil pack number 2 out. Set that guy aside. Now I'm going to pull out the spark plug. I believe it's a 5/8 or a 5/16. So now that I have one spark plug out, you can kind of see how fouled it is. Pretty dirty, kind of gross. So I'm gonna line it up next to the new one. So here they are. I'm gonna have to gap this guy because you can kind of tell the one on the right is a little bit more gapped. But what I think I'm gonna try is a 0.025. Got my little thingy here, my gapper. So after checking them, this one's at 0.027, so we're going to step this guy down to 0.025 and see what happens. If anybody wants the best trick of 2019, where is it? There it is. Best trick of 2019. When you're taking spark plugs out, put masking tape on both sides of the socket when you're pulling it out, and you won't let it fall. So that is it for cylinder number 2. I've got it back in there, coil pack's back in. So to do this side, what you will want to do is remove this coolant line right here, remove the 2 nuts that go on top of this reservoir. That lets you lift the reservoir up, turn it, and lay it kind of right here. And that gives you access to these back 2 coil packs and spark plugs. Makes the job a whole lot easier, and that's how you basically change all 6 of them. Very easy. You don't have to do anything for adaptation for the engine. It will do that. So the car is running a lot better. I immediately noticed it. The shifts are kind of a little more crisp. I just think it's overall a little healthier. But I'm gonna go take it over to San Jose. We're gonna go check out a car show over in San Mateo. It is Stance Nation NorCal. I think it's the first time it's in NorCal, right, Steven? Second time. I've never been. We're gonna go check it out, and I'll show you guys how that is. Well, we are in line to get into Stance Nation. Probably about 30 minutes of waiting to find a parking spot, but I think it's worth it. Rolling in. All right, so we made it inside. We're gonna walk around, try to see if there's any Audis or any Euro cars. But I am seeing some friends here, so let's go check them out. Jordan. So, are you getting this wing or no?
Jay's Racing Wing, it might be $1,100.
How about that one?
That one, I'm not huge on fast unless you're a full track car.
Send it. Well, here's Eddie's car. This paint looks really familiar. Might have to get a car in this color. This thing is so He gave me his old air tank from his A4. What? His new M3 sick. Check him out.